The median response time for support tickets in the US is 6 hours and 20 minutes. And while most companies are busy trying to shave that down to 5 hours and 50 minutes, the ones we work with have made that metric completely irrelevant. We work with hundreds of support teams across SaaS and e-commerce, and over the last year, we've started seeing a clear split. There are teams quietly pulling ahead, and there are teams that have no idea what's happening. The difference isn't budget. It's not headcount either. It's that customer expectations are shifting faster than most support leaders realize, and the playbook that worked 2 years ago is already outdated. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 trends we're watching unfold in real time across our customer base, what the teams winning are doing differently, and what you need to do right now so you're not caught flat-footed. Trend 1, response time expectations have already reset, and most teams are still measuring the wrong thing. Let's start with something that caught even us off guard. One of our customers implemented AI into their support workflow, and a few weeks later, their team reached out to us with an unusual problem. They needed to remove first response time from their reporting dashboard. Not because things were going badly, because it had dropped from hours to seconds, and the metric had simply stopped being useful. That story says everything about where customer expectations are right now. Customers are experiencing AI in their personal lives every day, and those experiences are quietly resetting what they think is acceptable from a support team. 6 hours feels like a long time when your phone can answer questions in 3 seconds. When AI starts handling 70 to 80% of incoming tickets, the human agents only see the hard stuff, so human resolution time actually goes up. And that is not a bad sign. That is a system working exactly as it should. If you're still benchmarking your team the same way you were 2 years ago, your numbers might be telling you a very different story than what is actually happening. Trend 2, incomplete handoffs between AI and human agents are quietly destroying CSAT. This is the one that does not get talked about enough, and it is one of the biggest things we have learned from watching our customers operate. When AI cannot resolve a ticket and escalates to a human agent, most teams treat the handoff as an afterthought. The agent opens up the ticket to find almost no context, so they ask the customer for their order number, their account email, and maybe a screenshot. The customer, who just spent 3 minutes explaining everything to the AI, now has to repeat themselves. That is where CSAT collapses. We built 2 features specifically because we kept seeing this pattern. Our AI automatically summarizes the full conversation before handing off, so the agent walks in fully briefed. And our escalation data collection feature lets you tell AI exactly what to gather before transferring, like order number, account email, screenshots, whatever your agent needs. One of our e-commerce customers was getting over 200 escalations every day, and nearly half of those first human responses were some versions of, "Can you send me the email you used for the order?" That is gone now. Trend 3, resolution-based pricing is a trap that gets more expensive the better your AI performs. We talk to a lot of support leaders frustrated with the AI costs, and almost every time the answer is the same. They are on resolution-based pricing. Here's the problem nobody explains upfront. The better your AI agent, the more money you pay. Intercom charges around $1 per resolution. Zendesk AI is around $1.50. We had a customer running support for a B2C gaming app handling 95,000 tickets a month at an 82% resolution rate. Under Intercom that was costing them over $60,000 a month. They switched to my AskAI, the same resolution rate, under $12,000 a month. We charge 10 cents per ticket, not for resolution, so your AI improves, your cost stays predictable. If you do not know your current cost per AI handled ticket, that is the first number you should go find. Trend 4, the shift from FAQ deflection to AI that actually takes action. There is a version of AI customer service that is basically a fancy search bar. You ask a question, it matches keywords, it pulls up an article, done. A lot of teams think they have AI when really they have that. Here's a quick way to tell the difference. A real AI agent takes a few seconds to respond because it is reasoning through a problem. If your AI answers in a fraction of a second every single time, it is probably not doing much thinking. The shift we are seeing across our customer base is from deflection to action. Process a refund, look up an order, update an account, close a ticket end to end. Search Bike came to us after their Zendesk AI kept giving generic answers that did not match their product. They seriously told us the difference was immediate after switching, and their team finally had breathing room to focus on the complex stuff. Trend 5, self-learning AI is replacing manual knowledge-based maintenance entirely. When AI customer service first became mainstream, the assumption was that you would set it up and then spend serious time keeping it updated. New products, policy change, update the knowledge base, repeat forever. What we are seeing now is that model breaking down, especially for fast-moving SaaS and e-commerce teams where things change constantly. The teams pulling ahead have moved to a self-learning model. Every week, our AI reviews how human agents responded to tickets it could not resolve, identifies the gaps, and automatically creates new articles to fill them. The AI gets smarter from what your own team already knows without anyone writing a single knowledge-based article. Travel Joy switched from Zendesk AI to my AskAI and went from a 23% to 76% deflection in week 1. The head of customer service said it plainly. My AskAI is already beating Zendesk AI agents 76 to 23 and much cheaper. That is not a slow build. That is a system built to improve on its own. These 5 trends are not on the horizon. They're already separating teams into 2 groups, the ones who are ahead and the ones who are about to feel it. Response time expectations have reset. The handoff moment matters as much as the resolution. Resolution-based pricing compounds against you at scale. FAQ deflection is being replaced by AI that takes action, and manual knowledge-based maintenance is going away. If you want to see where your team stands, you can start a 30-day free trial at myaskai.com. First link in the description. No credit card required, and you can get it set up in under 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. And if you want to go deeper on implementing AI customer service without the headaches, the video on the screen right now is exactly where to go next.